Hello guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to yet another video. This video, we're talking about who's going down in the Premier League.
It's a big one. Do make sure to get your thoughts down below. As I say, guys, I've given you my Premier League relegation predictions. Now it is Sophie's. Let's go for 303 likes on this video, and do make sure to subscribe if you like your Premier League content. Sophie, as we've seen with this Premier League table, there's 9 teams involved. They're separated by barely anything. Let's go through it one by one. Who's your number 12?
This is really hard because it's so tight down at the bottom, but I've got Leeds United to finish 12th. I think Gratzky is doing an alright job, to be honest, and I think he's going to keep them up.
Yeah, I've got Leeds the highest when I did my video.
They've got a few good players for me, and I think they're running. I can see them getting a few more points just to get it over the line. So. Yeah,
I think Leeds United have got a reasonable set of fixtures. They've got a good team. I agree with that. 13th place?
I've got Wolves.
Wolves.
Yeah, so to be honest, looking at their team, I think they should be doing a little bit better. And I think, not like underperforming massively, but a little bit for me. But I think they're, again, going to have enough to stay up.
Yeah, once again, a new manager that's doing a pretty decent job there. I think, do you know what? I think I put Wolves 13th as well. I feel like you might be copying my predictions here. But yeah, I think Leeds and Wolves are going to be all right, you know. Yeah. Let's go on to 14th place, Sophie. Who else is staying up?
Everton. I think with Sean Dyche coming in, I think that was actually at the right time, to be honest. It should have been sooner. But I think he's going to do enough to, again, get it over the line. He has got a few good results out there and a couple good draws, which is, again, points on the board, which they desperately needed. And, yeah, I think they've got enough to stay up, so...
He's made them hard to beat, hasn't he?
He has, but that's what I thought he was going to do. I didn't think he was going to make them completely exciting to watch or play amazing football. He's not that kind of manager, but he just grinds out results, and that's what they needed. Yeah,
no, I agree with that one. I think Everton are going to stay up as well. I just feel like they've got enough about them, and they just seem hard to beat at the moment with Sean Dyche. Okay, there's a few more teams left. 15th, another team staying up. Who are you going for?
Leicester. And this is actually tough because with their recent form, it's relegation form. There's no doubt about it. And I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they went down. If they keep up that form, they will be going down. However, I do think they've got enough quality. They've got a couple of really good individuals, and I think if they hit some good form, they'll do enough to keep them up.
Yeah, I agree. But what about Brendan Rodgers? I mean, a lot of people are criticising him.
Yeah, and I get it because Leicester in recent years have done quite well, and I'm not going to say they're a top 6 team, but you were thinking at least top half, and now they're a relegation team this year, so I think he's got to take a bit of stick for that.
It would be mental though if Leicester City would go down after winning the Premier League like 7 years ago. Honestly, that would be crazy. Okay, so 2 more teams to survive. On to our bottom 5 then, Sophie. Who have you got in your 16th place?
Again, another hard one, but West Ham United. Yeah, I think, again, another team that over recent years have been doing well. They've played European football, and now they're a team that you're thinking, could they go down? They're currently in the relegation zone. However, I see them picking up a few results and staying up. Yeah,
they are in the bottom 3. They've got a couple games in hand, but I'll be honest, I put West Ham in my bottom 3 when I did my video. I mean, they'd be mental, you know, a big club, big stadium, but... You know, the way this season's going, a big club could go down. But you think West Ham got enough about them?
I think they do, yeah.
What about David Moyes? Do you like him?
I do, but I don't think he's doing a very good job at the moment. I mean,
no.
I mean, with that team, that club, and you've got them in the relegation zone, you've got to look at the manager. So
yeah, it's almost like he's the captain of the Titanic. It's a sinking ship. Okay, 1 more team survives here, Sophie. There's 4 teams left. You've got Nottingham Forest, Crystal Palace, Southampton and Bournemouth. Who have you put to just survive?
And I mean by the skin of their teeth, Forest.
Ooh.
And I think that's because of, again, investing like quite heavily, not just in the summer but in January, adding a bit of strength to their squad. They have faltered a little bit with their home form, which is why I'm kind of like backing them to stay up, because I do think they're going to have a little bit of a turn in form, and they're going to do enough at home to kind of get the points on the board.
They're almost in a position where they want the games to run out because they're just above the bottom 3, but their form's not very good.
No, and again, I think there's like lapses of concentration in the game, and they just they give away silly goals sometimes, and you just think you could have had a point, or you could have had 3 points here, and you've just blown it.
Yeah.
So they need to work on that.
Yeah, I mean, I've said all season that I think Forest are staying up, and I'm going to stand by that, even if they were to go
you've
down.
got them to stay up as well.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
no, I have got Forest to stay up, but they're making it difficult for themselves. They're getting right into it, and I'm sure there'll be some Forest fans very sweaty on the final day because they play Crystal Palace on the final day. Who's in 18th place, Sophie? Who have you got going down?
Talking of Crystal Palace, they're going down in 18th for me.
This would be mental. I mean, if you've
would.
got Palace 18th and Forest 17th, they play each other on the final day.
Yeah, and that's why I think it's going to come down to the final day.
Ooh.
I think it's going to be really, really tight. But I don't think Roy is a good appointment. Do you?
I don't think it's very inspiring. I think
It's
Palace
not.
will probably be all right because they've got a decent run of fixtures, but if they continue their poor form, they're slipping into that bottom three.
Yeah, but I think they're going to, because they're playing a lot of the bottom teams, I think they're going to be losing points there. And I think that's what's going to make them leapfrog Palace. So,
Yeah.
they go down.
Oh, wow. Okay. So we know which are your bottom two. In what order? Who's 19th?
Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like, I do feel harsh having Southampton rock bottom. But I think Bournemouth, they're capable of getting a couple more points and just finishing a little bit higher than Southampton.
They've both still got a chance, though. It's so close down there.
Yeah, I think there's no team that you think they're definitely going down. It's just so tight.
Yeah, so Bournemouth 19th, and then therefore Southampton bottom.
Southampton bottom, which I might get a little bit of stick for because they've just had, not like a massive turn in form, but they have started to get a couple of results here and there. But do I think they've got enough to get more on the board and stay up? No. So for me, they're going to finish bottom.
So there you go. That's your Premier League bottom 9. One thing I will point out, Sophie, this is absolutely mental. I've looked at the fixtures for the final day. Everton take on Bournemouth, Leicester take on West Ham, and as I say, Nottingham Forest take on Crystal Palace. 6 of the bottom 9 are playing each other. It's going to be crazy, but that's what you're going for.
Yep.
There you go, guys. Do make sure to get your predictions down below. As I say, I've already done my predictions, so go check out my video of what I think the bottom 9 will look like when we get to the end of the Premier League season in May. Do make sure, of course, to hit that like button, and do make sure to subscribe. Thank you for joining me, Sophie.
Thank you very much.
And we will see you all in the next one. Peace out. Thank you for watching today's video. If you haven't already checked out my Premier League relegation predictions, do be sure to click on my YouTube channel and check which teams I've put in my Premier League bottom 3 for the season. Do be sure to check out the other Premier League and Championship content we post every day, and do be sure to subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.